Okay, Paul, no problem. Mike 0 Echo Yankee Tango, Zulu Sierra 6 Yankee India returning. My locator is Kilo Golf 33 X-Ray Hotel, Kilo Golf 33 X-Ray Hotel. And that's about 50 kilometers south of Johannesburg in a little place called Three Rivers. And we do in fact have Three Rivers. That's the name. The actual city is called Vereeniging, which is a little bit difficult for most people to pronounce. But so we just go with the suburb, Three Rivers. And it's been raining on and off all day. Our first rains of our, shall we call it, summer season or spring season, so it's very welcome. This morning I thought, I wonder what this dual feed is doing in the rain. So I came up, spoke to a German chap, and he said, I've got a very weak signal. I had a look, and it's true nuts. I had a high SWR. I was visiting my daughter in London a couple of weeks ago, and she got me one of these CN801 S2 type SWR bridges. Beautiful little instrument from Daiwa. I normally use a spectrum analyzer or a network. I've got a Hewlett-Packard network analyzer as well, and an SG spectrum analyzer with a little directional coupler, so that I could do plots and so on the antennas and find out what the resonant frequency is and the impedance, and then match the impedance to the resonant frequency. Anyway, this little thing, this little SWR bridge is fine. It's in circuit. And when I looked at it, my goodness, SWR. So I thought it must be the water. So we designed a nice little cover for all this at the salt mine, just using two small buckets that we use to mix epoxy resin in. And these buckets are made from linear low-density polyethylene. And so I thought, hang on, man, that will look quite nice. Just put two buckets together and strap them together, and that should seal everything. And put it in a microwave just to check for about 3 minutes, and it was ice cold. So that was the plan. Anyway, got back home, and I thought, well, it's now dry. Let me go and have a look now. Sure, still had an SWR. To discover, we've got wild monkeys, and these little buggers are up and down the antenna. They broke two elements off my KT34XA some time back, and they've been on the dish. I can see their footprints all over the dish, and they must have swung or tried to on the little coax cable. I've got a thinner piece of coax connecting the Balmatech feed to the thicker LMR 400 through a converter, a little coaxial converter. But anyway, they must have broken this thing, and I took it off, and there it was. So I had to remake that connection, and I then put it back, and so my SWR was perfect and all well. So I ended up not putting the buckets on just yet. There is another reason. I'll have to make a bit of an adapter to the back of the feed, because I've got the down converter right up at the dish, the CUNY down converter, so I had to accommodate that now, and I've made a nice little enclosure for it using polystyrene, which we first milled.
The capital of Bavaria. Mike, back to you. Echo Alpha 3 November 8 Echo DJ7GK.
Okay, DJ7GK and 100 kilometers north of Munich. Bapusch.
Ja, schönen guten Abend. Schönen guten Nachmittag. Hier ist Delta Lima.
Voilà, je crois que je vous ai tout dit. Je vais retourner le micro à Alain et puis on continuera le tour comme ça. Donc 5 AQC pour le QS.
Tango Echo Radio, Peter. Und ich sitze in Südwestdeutschland in einer kleinen